Hello everyone, and welcome to the 9th Godsend progress report. Progress has been coming along really nicely ever since the release of the demo, and we thank everybody who was involved in giving us any sort of feedback, encouragement, or support over the time that it's taken to get there. But we're looking to push it further. And our next demo is slated to be a co-op experience. So, in that regard, we've been working on a co-op update, which is what this progress report will be all about. If you're interested in seeing more reliable progress reports, or rather getting to see updates whenever they come out, or being involved in any of the demos in the future, please join the Discord server. Also, remember to like and subscribe just to see more content like this in the future. But without further ado, let's jump right into all the changes for this social update. Alright, to start, the main menu here has had a little bit of a rework. Just adding a LAN key as well as a few other options like hosting or joining as a client or server only, just in case you want to host your own server. But the big one is display name, which I can plug in a little test name here. And you can see it shows up in the world just fine. Also down at the bottom left, a chat. We'll get to that very soon. But if you don't put in a name, for instance, and you can just let the system roll one, essentially. So if I do host again with no display name, I can get any random combination of names that have been preset by me. Alright, so next let's show off a few of the social features. First, we're going to want to make 2 characters just to test things out, and I'll do Falcon and Bloodblade here. And we'll want to make them both join as their own separate clients. There we go. Okay, we have 2 people in the game, technically. So we can check down in the chat and give it a little try. And it successfully sends network messages between each client. The person sending the messages always sees their message in a different color. There are also channels as well. They all work about as you'd expect them to work. And you can highlight and click on people's names like you can now highlight and click on them. I added a few messages to the chat just so you can see some of these scrolling features that are nice to have around. I figured they'd be good to add in. So now if we click on someone, we get this new interaction menu, and we can click info to see, for example, their character, their stats, their weaponry, their gear, all that kind of stuff. And it's got a whole menu attached to it. We can try party invites, friend adds. If I invite somebody to a party, it'll give this new pop-up window. It gives you some time to respond before it times out, and you have a few options. The first, you can exit out and nothing will really happen, it'll just decline the invite. You can click decline, and that's going to set you to auto-decline any invites received thereafter from the same person for a couple minutes. Or, well, I can't invite them anymore, so I'll invite with the other character. And you can accept it, and there's a new panel that shows the player's portrait that they've chosen, as well as their information up underneath your own. So you can track your party's information and health and all that. There's also some ownership transfer now in the game, where if you transfer your party ownership, it'll allow you to leave your own party again, since the owner cannot leave the party. That's a rule that's been added. If you do leave the party or somebody leaves and there's only the owner left in it, it does automatically disband the party. And lastly, there's blocking, which will automatically disband any parties or friendships with the person and deny future invites, messages, all that sorts of thing that that you'd expect to come from blocking. So next, taking a look at the friend system here, it's pretty simple right now. You click add friend and it sends a pseudo friend request to the other person, right now only through chat. And if both people add each other as friend, then they count as mutual friends. When you're mutual friends with somebody, their message in chat is going to appear sort of in this italic pink color in chat, depending on which chat it's in. And another feature to go over here is when you are in a party, if you approach an enemy or trigger its combat, anyone near you who's also in your party will get roped into the battle. So now you can see I'm in a 2-player battle here. The chat is still up in the top left, so that is going to be working throughout the battles as well. And defeating enemies while in a party nets a small XP bonus, so you are encouraged to make a party and eventually make a guild when I get into implementing those. But anyway, we exit this battle, and the last thing I wanted to show you guys is the profanity filter. This is client side, so you can choose to enable or disable it. It's not perfect, but here I can say a curse word in chat, turn on the profanity filter, can't say it anymore, but the other person can still see it. So, simple stuff like that. I think that about wraps things up though. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support and kindness people are showing me through the project, and I hope we just keep receiving really nice updates like this. Keep pumping them out, I guess. Once again, if you want to keep up to date with all the changes and differences in the Discord server, or just chat with the community, please feel free to join. We would love to have you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.